one of the things that's sometimes a little bit difficult for companies to know what to do.
Yep.
What about if the strategy is not working?
Yep.
What should a company do? Should they change the way they're implementing it, or should they actually change their strategy? What would you suggest in this case?
I would suggest to you that case study will show that 9 times out of 10 it's an issue with an implementation, it's not the strategy.
Mm-hmm.
However, every now and then it could be strategy.
Mm-hmm.
So I think an organisation, like a human being, needs to always be able to accept when things aren't working, understand that yesterday's idea, which was well thought through, perhaps missed something,
Mm-hmm.
acknowledge failures and be prepared to reset things. So it's a dynamic process. So when we talked earlier about you must set a light on the hill and stick with it,
Mm-hmm.
you don't stick with it if you're going backwards.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to be humble enough and respectful enough of the environment around you, the customers, the competitors, to say if there's an event which recognises that is no longer relevant, we need to accept that and be able to go back and redo it.
Mm-hmm.
But don't use it as an excuse for changing strategy every day and ending up without a strategy.
Mm-hmm.
So understand that 9 times out of 10, the strategy is not working, not because the strategy is bad, but because the implementation is bad.
Mm-hmm.
Because as you said earlier, and I agree, you can choose a number of strategies and all will work with very good implementation.
Mm-hmm.
You can choose the best strategy and fail on bad implementation.
Mm-hmm.
And again, 9 times out of 10, when it's not working, it's because you're not implementing it well. It's not because the thinking in the first place was wrong.
So you think that maybe it's just a small fine-tuning of the major strategy, but also then really having a look at the implementation and keep on driving.
I think so. So, for example, when you run a sales business and you're chasing market share growth, and market share growth is really hard because nobody wants to give it up,
Mm-hmm.
and because market share is a finite thing, if you've taken 1%, someone's lost it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so it's easy to sit here and say we're now really good and we're going to take 2% market share this year,
Mm-hmm.
And that might be the right strategy because you have a natural advantage and can contribute more to customers than somebody else.
So Mike, strategy sometimes can be a bit overwhelming when the people responsible for it find it hard to start with a blank page.
Yes.
But